ジュンジュンさん、ずんだマンのテストなのだ。
シュピってやるの忘れちゃった。お疲れ様です。忘れてました。なんか魔人任務魔人任務進めた方がいいね。
もう魔人任務やってきたのだ。
えらい。俺全然やってない。
だけれもんさん、おじさんたちなのだ。
魔人任務全然やってないのだ。
旅人のじゅんさん、タイトルの漢字間違えてない。
え、マジで間違ってた？どの字だろう。日本語を英語にする。
人になってるなのだ。
あ、人じゃないのか。神の方ですか、もしかして。神だったか。ファルさん貫突したいんだけどさ、なんかやっぱ原石温存のこと考えると厳しいよね。
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tatara Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Me too なのだ。
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay, but...
Okay, but...
Did one of them just mention Tatara Suna? That's
Oh.
Inazuma.
Inazuma.
Is it just Paimon, or is it kind of unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that?
そう、パイモンってよくさ、英語版だとなんかなんとかパイモンって言うんだよね。でも言ってる内容にパイモンっていう字が入ってないからすげえ不思議。この任務はどれくらいかかるんだろうね。よいしょ。さーてとハードモードにします。さよいしょ。学者さんどこぞ。
だけれもんさん、ストーリーちゃんと見る場合、
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your
なるほど。
editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this
お、
paper.
マジでいいね、早いね。Google 翻訳を使いながら見ます。
だけれもんさん、自分飛ばしまくったから。
飛ばしまくってるって私のテキストの批評とあなたの編集指示に従うと思います。欠けている部分が論文の主な焦点になると思います。
If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about her, this seems like the kind of thing she'd know about.
あのトラベラーの居場所が分かれば彼女についての話からするとこれは彼女が知っていることだと思います。Looking for me? 私を探してるかな。 If you are looking for the traveler, that's me. おー、すげえ。もしあなたがトラベラーを探しているなら、それは私です。いいね。かっこいいね、これ。If you are looking for the traveler, that's me. That's me.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
疑われてる？ Oh, you're the traveler. The traveler ってなってるってことは有名人になったの？ Oh, you're the traveler. You say,
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us? Believe って信じる？信じてないってこと？そうだね。If you don't believe me, I'll go. もしあなたが信じないなら、私はもう行きますよって言ってるのかな？うん、合ってる。ホタルちゃんかわいいな。
No, no, of course I
No,
believe you.
no,
Actually,
of course.
I first heard about your great exploits
I
when I was
believe
still
you.
in
あなた信
Inazuma.
じます。Actually. Actually ってなんだっけ？ Actually って何？もちろん。もちろんですか？ Actually って。ちょっとごめん。わからん。調べる。ごめんね。ちょっと英語調べながら進めるんでゆっくりです。ストーリー。スペルがわからん。AC、チュアリー、チュアリー。実は、実に、現に。
Actually.
声でか。ここで1個ってこと？ No, no, of course I believe you. いやいや、あなたを信じていますよ。もちろんあなたを信じていますよ。で、実は、ほにゃほにゃほにゃってこと？実は、my first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. なんだろう、これ、噂とか？あなたのすごい話とか噂を聞いたときは、私はまだ稲妻にいました的なこと？エクスプロイツ。これがわからん。グーグル。EXPLO イツ。ロイツ。異形。異形か。I first heard about your あなたの偉大な異形だと言葉が重なるから功績みたいなことかな。あなたの功績を耳に最初に聞いたときは私はまだ稲妻にいました。
This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started examining the evidence. Sorry.
This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. ああ、パイモンのことか。うん。This is my first time coming face to face. こうして顔を合わせて初めてお会い、あなたとあなたの相棒的なに初めて顔と顔を合わせて顔を合わせます。I couldn't believe my luck. 私は自分の運を信じられないってこと？ I couldn't believe my luck. I couldn't なんで？私は自分の運を信じられないのと out of force of habit って何？ ハビット、すぐ調べよう。習慣なんだ。自分の運が信じられない。and out of force of habit、 習慣の力。どういうことだ。 I started examining the evidence. Sorry。エビデンスってなんだっけ、根拠だっけ。エクザミーニング機械、粉砕。そんな怖い言葉なの？ EXA ミニング EXA か。検討中、推察、遂行、考えってこと？ I started examining evidence. Sorry。 ダメだ、これ分からんな、単語だけだと。証拠を調べ始めた。自分の運が信じられなかったので証拠を調べ始めました。
So what? For the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kind of lacking. Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
DEAL、 ディール。引き受けたってこと？だから I hear you have ってこと？ You've helped many people a great deal。グレートディールってなんだ。お買い得？どういうこと？お買い得？お買い得は分からんな、意味が。Traveler, I heard you've helped many people a great deal。たくさんの人を助けたと聞きました。And been to many places。 たくさんの場所に行ったってこと？ Been to many places。 Been to many places。
イボーさん、こんにちは。SE イカ略。
あ、こんにちは。Hello、ひもわん。元気です。I'm good。元気。Now、原神で英語の勉強中です。I'm learning English in 原神 World。And been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about タタラスナ。Tell us about だから教えてってこと？ Would you だからしてほしい。Would you be able to そうか、タタラスナ。Would you be able to able ってなんだ？ ABLE 有能？この辺分からんな。でも分かんない単語飛ばしていくとテル as about タタラスナだから、タタラスナのことを教えてくれってことだよね、多分この人はタタラスナのことについて教えてくださいって言ってるはず。よし、とりあえず次行こ
う。ヒムエイワン、リボーさん、エイベル、イズ、
できる。なるほど。Thanks for telling me. Thanks for telling me, ヒモワン。そっか、できるか。できるなんだ。へえ。Would you be able だからできる Would you be able to tell us about タタラスナだからタタラスナのことを教えてくださいだよね。OK。ありがとう。Actually もちろんだよね、多分。
We only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Actually, we don't know much. We don't know 知らない much about the place. みんなが知らないあの場所的なこと？あの場所。Either ってなんだ？ Place either。Either おのおのそれぞれeach って出てきた。 We don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only come over here cause っていうのかな cause we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more. うわ、めちゃめちゃむず。ちょっとこれわからないな。実は私たちもその場所についてあまり知りません。we ってそういうことか。we は we is a traveler and paimon か。もっと知りたいと思ってるのでここに来ました。なるほどね。そうか。We heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
I see.
かわいそうかわいそう、がっかりしてる。そっか、聞けると思ったんだね。そうだよね。トラベラーからやった、タタラスナの話聞けるって楽しみにしてたんだろうな。かわいそう。Sorry, I can't help this time.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
私の先生はこの分野の研究を個人的な挑戦として学びました。選びましたか？彼は稲妻のタタラスナの過去はあまり知らないので入るの難しいと思いましたが、誰がそれを考えたのでしょうか？
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
If you don't mind ってなんて言うんだ？気にしないなら、そうか、もしあなたが気にしないのならってことか。もしあなたが気にしないなら I do ってなんだっけこれ。I do ってなんだこれ。I do なんだこれ。I do ってなんだ？何の略？ググります。I do。答えは一つじゃない。どういうこと？ I had あ、何が入ってるかわかんないんだ。なるほどね。じゃあ今の俺にはまだ早いな。Okay, if you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna. I'd love to show you all my outline for the book. 私は本に書きましたよってこと？概要すべてをお見せしたいと思います。私が書いてる本の概要すべてをお見せ。タタラスナについて。オッケーオッケー。
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Hold on だからちょっと待って、沢田さんと。Don't you think that a bit of a deep dive for the first read? ディープダイブってなんだ？ Don't you think 考えてないってことなのか？ Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for the first read? 初めて読むにはちょっときついっすよってことか？初めて読むにはちょっときついっすよ、それ。量が多いとか。初めて読むには少し深みがあると思いませんか？ああ。
ディープダイブ is 以下略。
Thanks. Deep dive is impression. Okay. Impression. 印象。Okay. Thanks. ちょっと難しいというか、初めて読むにしてはちょっとハードルが高いよとか、そういうことかな。
Fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Aqua's latest essay draft.
4 point in that case, press読めない。Please ease your service. Please as your service in gently by taking a look at Aqua's latest essay draft を知らない単語だらけだ。ちょっとこれは全翻訳します。公正なポイント、その場合、赤羽の最新エッセイドラフトをご覧になり、そっとおくつろぎください。アガバって誰だ？アガバ。
Let me give you some background.
この人が。
This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna.
この人がアガバか。
The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa,
Let
who crafted a fine blade.
Let me ってなんか考えてる時とかに使う言葉じゃなかったっけ、会話の。言葉が出ない時とか、Let me みたいな。そんなイメージがある。Let me give you some background. Give you some って何？ some 基本的な言葉だよね、絶対これ。いくつか、へー。Let me give you some background. いくつかの背景というか、なんかあれか。そのお話知る前にまず知っといてほしいこと的なことね、多分をあなたに渡しますせと。Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writing meant mentioned writing mentioned someone by the name of みこし長政。みこし長政is カズハの関係者の人だっけ先祖。
キムエイワン、リボーさん、メンション、レフ、イカ略。
mention reference thanks for teaching me ひもはreference 参照。へえ、参照か。mentioned I writing で、ここがreference と同じか。I'm writing reference someone by the name of 書いたのがってこと？書いたのが who crafted the fine braid だから鍛冶屋だよね。やっぱそうだよ。ご先祖様だ。カズハのご先祖様。
But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows.
ちょっと待って、怖い言葉出てきたね。Fire とか Destroy とか火とか破壊っていう言葉出てきたよ。火、炎、破壊。デストロイって破壊じゃないんだ。へえ。But in the end でも in the end 終わった。He なんとか Sire 読めない。into a fire to destroy it それを燃やして壊してしまった。and killed his servant 嘘。殺されちゃったの？サーバント。サーバントは仲間的なことだよね、多分。仲間というか、どっちかというとなんだろう。協力者じゃない、なんて言うんだろう。パートナー的なことだよね、多分サーバントは。and killed his servant に殺されたんじゃないのか。サーバントも殺されたってことか。葛城 Why well no one knows 一つも答えがわからない、一つも予想が立たないとかそういうことかな。
Apart from the sword maker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone who dresses funny or acts in an
そっか、じゃあ
unusual
この
way.
サーバントって言ってるのが歌舞伎者。サーバントは歌舞伎者のことなのかな。Apart from the sword maker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the record also mention a kabuki-mono. This seems to be an Inazuma word for an eccentric stranger。わかんねえ。これちょっと調べよう。知らない単語だ。eccentric stranger。風変わり。へえ。奇抜。 なるほど。ストレンジャー、ストレンジャー。なんでよいしょ。歌舞伎もの。へえ。このまま歌舞伎ものってことなんだろうな。someone who dresses funny or act in a unnatural way.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabukimono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
These events on the ground. This Kabukimono lived in Tatarasuna. タタラスナに歌舞伎者は住んでたんだ。This Kabukimono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing. Well before disappearing without a trace.
キムエイワン、リボーさん、
Are you using Google Translate for translating each word? Yes. I use deep L. So I find not understand word. I use deep L. No, deep L じゃない。Google Translate. I use Google Translate.
キムエイワン、W 相棒さん、I、音、N4、4、イカ略。
何それ I got N4 for JLPT test by myself running from that site. N4 と JLPT っていうサイトがあるの？ちょっと見てみる。N4 JLPT。日本語能力検定だ。兄はバスで会社に通っています。びっくりしたー。すごーい。You are learning Japanese。すごい。私も頑張ります。
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kinda fishy to Paimon.
So first the strange person goes missing, then a murder happens. Seem kinda fishy to Paimon. そう、パイモンって自分のことをパイモンっていうね、英語だと。最初に見知らぬ人が行方不明になり、次に殺人事件が起こるということですか？パイモンにはちょっと怪しいですね。パイモンは怪しいと思ってるんだ。
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow, did I get lucky?
Did I get lucky? Wow, did I get lucky? すごいなんか音が気持ちいいね。Did I get lucky? って。Exactly. So I helped them out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they これなんだっけ、脳の過去形ですか、これは。New anything about what happened back then and whoa, did I get lucky?
Stop shouting!
Stop shouting! 怒ってる。パイモンがアングリーですね。怒ってますね。
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out.
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out.
It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
He looked into it for me. And I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did in fact live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. 1000年100年ぐらい前には400人ぐらい住んでたと。
Even back then, Tatara Suna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Could it be? Could it be? これわからんぞ。それは可能性が。Could it be? これ可能性ってことなんだ。Could it be? ってことなんですか
Wait, so there are two missing people in the story now?
Is this story now? Two missing? Two missing ってどういうこと？待って、今この物語には行方不明者 Missing people で行方不明者なんだ。Missing がなくなるとかってことかな。What? So there are two missing people in this story now?
That's right!
That's right.
Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Great swordsmith clans of Inazuma.
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Ishin? Like Ishin art and so on? Ishin? Ishin ってどこだ？天目とは別のとこ。
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art.
Kaidahara.
Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan?
The Kaidahara clan? Kaidahara 家ってことだよね。
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
Sawada, you left out. You left out the biggest detail of all. レフトアウトっていうのはなんか出ていけとかそんな言葉じゃなかったっけ？だからこの大きなディテールってよく言うね。ディテールってなんだ？ディテール。 詳細すべての詳細、すべての大きな詳細、すべての一番大きな詳細、すべての最も大きい詳細、biggest detail of all, biggest detail of all, biggest detail of all、 一大事、you left out the、 この一大事から手を引きなさいってことか。 you left out違う、天下一品って出てきたんだけど、ドン引き。なんか言葉の翻訳が。There's more?
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
Pete's sake. また知らん言葉が出てきたな。Pete's sake。要点を言えばピートのために。
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
Puppet. おお。
Puppet?
The Shogun puppet that actor Alcon made should be ruling Inazuma with her as we speak. It couldn't be her. The Kabuki Mono has to be the Boradier.バーラーか。ボーでいいのか。Boradier. But what was he doing 400だから400 years ago in Tatarasuna?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
We're at Paimon and Hopsy keeps her mouth shut. 言っちゃダメだよ的なこと言ってるマウスシャットってことはそうで、言っちゃダメだよだね。
No! Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
ああ、その仮説面白いから俺は好きだよ的なことかな、これは。
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
ほー。とんでもねえ長文来ちまった。午後3時、男はただ単に装着して。 概要、そう、これは長いね、確かにね。
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well. 今度読んどいて的な。すげえな、多分今読めだな、これ。長い、やばい。宮崎みこし長政。ほうほうほうほうほう。2話。
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
Drawing. Back to drawing board. I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this. I'll leave you to it. I'll leave you to it.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay!
Alright, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
I saw that thing they were talking about. It has to do with the doesn't it? Yes.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it? If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest.
Oh! ？What's wrong? What's wrong? って何があったのって。どうしたの What's wrong? What's up? って言ってないよ。なんか What's up? っていうイメージがあった。What's wrong? って言った。 Hey, did you see that? あれを見たか？ He lightly He rightly just went by over there. He looks like he looks like
No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
The brother. No, it can't have been. He got looked up quick. Let's catch up and see. 捕まえて確認しよう。的なことかな。よし、頑張るぞ。ん？ The night bird fails at the curtains call. へえ。Talk to Nahida. Nahida! 嘘やん。嘘。危な。
Traveler Paimon,
There you are はようこそ。いらっしゃい。あ、いらっしゃいって言うんだ。いらっしゃい。Welcome. There you are is welcome. Traveler Paimon, there you are.
Nahida! Bad news. We just
Nahida.
found the balladeer strolling around in public.
これスカラマッシュのことか。ボラデーボラデーWe just saw 見た。私たちはさっき見た。We just saw the Balladeer strollingスクロールじゃないよね。Strolling around in public.
Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Did he escape or it's him. マッシュ力モーシュ。he'sスカラマッシュ called in Japanese スカラマッシュスカラマッシュcalled in Japanese and maybe Scaramouche is called in English maybe. Did he escape or it's him.
Sure enough, you're here.
かっこいいスカラマッシュ。Sure. 読めなかった。You're here.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surastana? Aren't you supposed to be locked up?
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing in Sanctuary of Srasana. Hey, what are you going? What are you going in the sanctuary? In the sanctuary of Srasana. Srasana でいいのかな？Aren't you supported to be locked up? 誰かが拘束を外したんですかってことかな？
I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain.
I know you must have a lot of questions. たくさんの疑問があるのは分かっているよ。あなたがたくさんの疑問を持っていることを私は分かっています。Please allow me to explain. なんだろうこれ、私に聞いてくださいかな？私の説明を聞いてくださいとか、私に言ってくださいとか、そういうことかな？
It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me.
It was my idea. これは私のアイデア to set the brain. スカラマ州を自由にする。We made a deal. And he's gonna do some investigation. Investigation 初めての言葉だ。Investigation in Irminsul for me. ここの言葉全然わからない。翻訳。イルミンスルっていうのはあれか、なんか固有名詞か。多分固有名詞だな。調査をするつもり。インベスゲーション。インベスゲーションが調査かな。調査。あれ違うのかな？
A deal? You sure you trust this guy?
A deal, you sure you trust you guy? Trust って信じるだっけ？ディール、取引。そっか、この人信じられるのってことか。取引、あなたは彼を信じられるの？
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumero would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
So if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
Could I ask you all to please calm down? 落ち着いてだね。calm down は落ち着いてだもんね。Could I ask you all to please calm down? 落ち着いてください。
Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us.
As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal, even with the balladeer.
Well, I, for one, have no reason to doubt you.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time.
The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer plus. He's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond.
Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore?
I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the harbingers. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be. Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nihira, don't listen to him!
ここは分かった。Not listen to him.
Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time.
We still have time. Yeah, we still have time.
Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now and keep in touch.
Go now. Good, go now. Keep in touch. Keep in touch. Keep in touch で連絡を取り合うなんだ。Keep in touch.
Nihira, are you serious about this?
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit. Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that?
Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect. The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly.
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him!
信じられないんだね。He's rated 何これ USAS He's rated as enemies every time
スタジオきまりさん、こんばん。
あ、きまりさんおつでーす。英語の勉強がてら縛りプレイしてます。もう英語ばっかりできて激眠いっす。やばい、超眠い。激眠。きまりさん英語わかる？俺ここだけわかった。Paimon just doesn't trust him。私は彼を信じられない。 パイモンは彼を信じられないって言ってる。これは分かった。パイモンはスカラマシを信じていないそうです。マジで
567妖精に突きぶっ倒れてます。
わあ、me too です。俺2ヶ月ぐらい前にやりました。マジか、無理しないでね。マジで。ご飯食べれてる？水分補給できてる？大丈夫？多分ね、この配信見てるとすぐ寝れると思うよ。
I understand, but sometimes everything is dictated by which side you're on.
Everything, yeah, I understand, but sometimes everything is dictated
スタジオ決まりさん、食欲問
by
題
which
なしです
side
な。
you're on。お、食欲問題なし、素晴らしい。最高じゃないですか。
How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most
ス
of
タジ
all.
オ決まりさん、しかしポカリが砂糖スイカってくらい酸味感じ。イカ略。
あ、本当に酸味消えた。あら、味覚変わっちゃった。大丈夫？
Several times before. There's a corner of your heart
心配
reserved
です
for
ね、
an
それは。
intense. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility. If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the
Thank you,
answers you've been
Nahida.
wanting to, it's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it.
何？ありがとうに対してさ、It's my pleasure って何これかっこいいね。ちょっと覚えとこう。It's my pleasure って。ありがとうに対して使えそうな言葉があるぞ。It's my pleasure。ちょっと調べよう。プレジャーがいつもスペルわかんないんだよな。プレジャー。どういたしましてって言うんだ。You're welcome と一緒か。It's my pleasure。ちょっとこっち使った方がかっこいい。俺もナヒーダと同じやつ使おうかな。Thank you って言われたら Thank you, yeah, it's my pleasure で、その時はちょっとなんだろう、こう眉間で鳴らすんじゃなくて喉で鳴らす声。yeah, it's my pleasure Thank you って言われて、it's my pleasure It's my pleasure It's my pleasure 言う It's my pleasure って言う俺は。今日から It's my pleasure マンになる。It's my pleasure really It's my pleasure really your smells hero you more than any do it any do it って何？それは私の喜びです。本当にあなたはスメールのヒーローです。あなたはそれ以上のものを手に入れました。へえ。
Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help?
パイモンはまだ心配です。このアイデア。Is there anything じゃないか、anything か。Is there anything we can do to help? 何か私たちに助けれることはないですかか？これは。
I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection.
ナヒーダかわいいな。I was going to contact you about that. まあいつでも連絡取れるぜみたいな。取ったじゃん的なことかな。But then you suddenly showed up of your own accord. Seems like we have a読めないコネクション。テレパシーのことこれは。テレパシックコネクション。念話的なことか。
In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside.
Got it. I'm glad to be able to help.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Great. Thank you. なんか Thank you って聞こえるときと Thank you って聞こえるときはね、なんか手と背の間のイメージある。Thank you, Thank you ぐらいのイメージある。
Prepare yourselves.
Prepare,
I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
prepare, prepare before the way, prepare before your way みたいな言葉なかったっけ？
Wow, it looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
世界樹だ。スカラマ種だ。
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It isn't unlike anywhere else. Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through. I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry.
Fine, let's call
Understood.
it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are gonna be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ew! Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
これどっちもわからんな。There's no need for all the beating sarcasm. Focus on doing your job.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted.
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
ダンジョンかもしかしてこれ。
Wow. So thick. Ooh. Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Never
Irminsul
seen.
is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the...
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Can you still set
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information.
permission granted?
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go...
Hey, so... Say we did go running off in here.
I was just imagining the look on your travel companions. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it
す
this
げえ、
time?
スカラマッシュまだこの格好なん
There's a
だね。
time and a
こっか
place
ら
to lie,
変わるのかな。
but this definitely isn't it. So
どうな
why
るんだ
don't
ろ
you
う。
relax your guard a little? We're here.
What a huge tree!
This is center of 世界一だね。all the information in the world of flowing なんて呼んでたっけなんて呼んでたっけなんとかイット
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Good, you made it.
Ready when you are.
Ready
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Will do
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk?
direct talk Nahida, is this a telepathic conversation? Nahida, is this telepathic conversation?
Yes. I've also invited Paimon to join.
I have also invited Paimon to join.
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers. Well done. Smart and attentive as always. contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the balladeer into the person he is today.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Nothing could get under.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon.
If you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out they're
If you mean the mysterious events, the...
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Totara Suna's history is still unexplained.
Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork.
So the Gase got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Totara Suna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation. Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So, have you found anything yet?
Oh.
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Wait! How did you know about that?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Conversation with you is shared work.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not... Huh? Wait.
Wait.
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Hey, did you forget the agreement? You have to share in with us.
Shh. Just wait.
Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Totara Suna's furnace, after all.
ち
It
ょっ
may
ともう
not pay
映
to
画見
act
る気持ちで
rashly.
さーっと見てこう。
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
It's...
Whoa!
I have been in Totara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, Totara Suna is a warm, welcoming place, like a giant village. People are gainfully employed, their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Totara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, And now, every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma, and it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected, because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope. But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek in Tatara Suna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but You told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
The Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet. Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one of us. He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible, Mr. Niwa. Already dead. What a pity. Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings.
What?
What fun it was.
Whoa.
I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
双子の情報というかこっちメインだな。
Are you alright?
大丈夫。
Dottore!
Dottore.
Good. Good.
Was that the doctor? But why did we see things from his perspective?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his
Maybe so. But it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that you know very well what that.
Let's give him some space. He looks.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture.
Purpose.
Katsuragi took the kabuki mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as a mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's after the events, the load was far beyond. The mechanic answered. The mechanic removed the withered heart. The balladeer was stunned. He thought Niwa.
Holy moly.
Yes. Only if he understands that.
Dotori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend. It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
あ、続けんの
Hey,
メンタルやば、すご、強っ。
wanna know about?
スカラマッシュメンタル
That's why
強
we're
いな。い
here.
や、これはちょっと尊敬するな。
But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset.
Huh?
The reason why there are Rec Plus.
The heavens.
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mate. I don't know the detail. Did you get all that?
Yes.
Does this info count?
Very.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
お
Huh? What have you done?
Huh?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you
あ、
owe
ユノ
me.
スさんこんばんは。
So
おつ
in
です。
return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
よし、英語の勉強縛りだから、とりあえず英語でストーリー進めた結果ですね、40分ぐらい前には集中力が切れてます、今僕。やばいっす。40分前に集中力切れて、博士が、カズハのご先祖様を倒しちゃうところは、もう映画を見る気持ちで聞き流していました。やばいっす。
Give me your hand.
Give me your hand.
ユノスさん、わらわら。
Give me your hand. 顔、スカラマッシュ。主人公も顔、ホタルちゃ
Can
ん。
you hear my voice inside your head?
Can you hear my voice? Brainwash me?
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you.
あなたの脳に直接話しかけてますだね、きっとね、これね。ますか？聞こえますか？スカラマッシュです。今、あなたの脳内に直接語りかけています。直接語りかけています。
So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
かわいい。違う、そうじゃない。 そうじゃなかった。英語の勉強でした。かわいい。でもめっちゃ可愛くないこのホタルちゃん。やば。スクショ撮っとこう。ありがとうございます。Wait, why would you ask that?
Done.
Done.
Huh? What the? What happened?
これは見た記憶を映したってことか。
Hands for a sec-
Nothing. I was just thanking her for helping me.
Wait, that look, did he see me hesitate? 違う。hesitate かな。But that was because I know about Red Road ルカデバタ。
So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
止まれ。Paimon, we have to stop him.
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
あ、each other お互いに覚えてる。Fast reaction time, but I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist.
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. 国崩し歌舞伎者っていう名前を今日で卒業します的な。シュカラマウシュ。
Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing but if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily,
Balladeer!
Balladeer バラでいいのか。バルアディアだって思ったけど、ちゃうな。バラディアか。バラディア。
Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
カモンってこうなの？本当？嘘や。で、どこ行ったらいい？探してる。かわいい。
Oh no, he's really gone.
Oh no, he's really gone.
Oh, can you hear me?
あー、ナヒーだから電話かかってきた。Hello, can you hear me? あ、聞こえてる？ Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? ナヒーだ。ナヒーだと、これ、ナとネの間に聞こえない？ナヒーだ。ナヒーだ。
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer. What happened just now?
何があったの？
I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
Cut off by some kind of power. なんかの力で通信が途切れたよ。
It was the Balladier's fault. He shut you out.
簡単な単語だったらちょっと分かってきたんだけどな。難しいな、英語。I didn't think he be capable. これなんだっけ？カパブルですか？キャパブルかな？ Capable of something like that with so little power left.
Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
Where the heck did he go? It's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye
なんかさ、
on him.
モンドにいた頃に比べてホタルちゃんの表情が硬くなっていくよね。どんどんストーリーが進むとどんどんちょっと怖い顔をするようになってしまう。
It's
怖い
not
よ。
your fault.
怖いね。
Please let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of
Scary. お、戻ってきた。どこここ。へい。え、拙者どこ行けば、A character is currently involved in other quest. どれ？終わった。どれ？どのイベントやってないの俺は。これか。どれだ？どのイベントをやればいいんだ？これか。ほんまか？ TCG？ え？嘘？ほんまか？ Dream of Awakening. Nahida is busy completing the quest Dream of Awakening. これをやってない。へえ。ここに来てそんなパターンあるんだね。頑張りまーす。走れ、ファルザン。あされ、ファルザン。よっと。イェイイェイ。アイスー。
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining. Esteemed experts, this way, please.
They must be dreaming. Oh, I have a
No rush. Everyone, please line up and ask in an order.
Whoa. Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Oh, Paimon knows! Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so she knows a thing or two. The first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky all night long.
なんか面白そうなこと言ってる。風のスライムを倒しました。逆やな。
The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grass on her head. Oh, it was super painful. The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef and turned into it. And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful geo slime and went to take revenge on the forest boar that used to bully Paimon. But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, things don't tend to end well for monsters.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that maybe I'd be happier if I became just a...
Looks like being an expert is what next?
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in, so I can have the same dream as...
Well? Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you tell Paimon on about the dream you want to have again.
Oh, it's quite ordinary.
Why don't you just fight?
Well,
Oh,
no, it's fine.
yeah, it's not.
Oh,
Think about it.
you do have a point.
Oh, my turn. I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Hey, no rush. One at a time. Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all. You do have a point right now. Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she was here, she unfortunately...
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to consult you.
But you saw how we answered all the questions.
Ah, but this...
Oh,
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place?
Huh? Nahida, how did you get here?
Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet...
Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you!
You're not wrong. Alright, they can ask me anything. Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden hesitation?
Even
so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant.
旅人のジュンさん、
It
エア
appears
イズ
I'm
マイ
only
ルスカで
spoiling
ブ
the
ハータ
fun
だけ。
here. I'll
おい
see
すおい
you
す
some-
ルカデ畑
Not true, Nahida.
いっぱい集まった
I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has... I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container.
She's sulking. Hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask. Otherwise, she'll leave.
あら
all right. I'll
パイ
give
モ
it
ン
a try.
パイモン優しいな
Oh, it's the slime guy.
It's a slime guy
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me, and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain caged in a life of monotony.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. By the time this all...
But if that's the case, then even if you became... The reason is you've...
Really?
I don't...
Huh?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps. And the handle has to have a good grip to it. Not come to think of it.
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to be...
Yes. I'll go and pick...
That's Arnahita. Only you would know how to get right.
Actually, I didn't really understand the problem. Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing.
あ、カノア、welcome to my streaming。あ、あれ、新しいのなんて言うんだっけ。こんにちは。いらっしゃい、いらっしゃい。あれ、You're welcomeじゃないやつ、新しいの覚えたのにもう忘れちゃった。こんにちは。Hello。Hello, カノア。
After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him.
I think I understand.
After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people.
難しい英語。
But why is that? Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know.
Ola.
Even if I could know what's going through his mind,
Ola.
it's still difficult to focus.
Oh, Paimon gets what you mean.
えへ。
Paimon had no idea it takes you so
カノア、
much
オラ。
effort to understand
オラ。
That's don't mind me though. This is just my way of learning.
I'm happy to help if you ever need it.
Hey, don't forget about Paimon. Everyone knows that Paimon's...
Thanks, you too. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
Ora is hello in Portugal. Okay, Ora. Ora.
I already asked the experts my question. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
つら。これ。亡くなった奥さんの夢。違う。I want to see my deceased wife in my dream every night. 見ちゃう。どうすれば妻が毎日私の夢に出てきてくれますかっていうことを泣いちゃう。
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life.
なんて答えんのこれは。美しい思い出を思い出し続けてもあなたの実生活の空虚さは変わりませんでってこれ神だな。
If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
もしあなたの妻が生きていたらきっとあなたのこんな姿を見られたくないでしょう。
I suppose not.
いい
But
こ
our
と言う
time
な。
together in my dreams is not just reliving our past together. I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. But it's real. She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then
これは
continue
辛い
dreaming
ね。
again later, we can pick up our conversation right where we last left off.
これは彼つらいよな。
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking, continuous dreams are extremely rare.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the more painful it is when I wake up. I don't know whether to call it a blessing or a curse.
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep... Were there any
I don't know. I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what goes into your dreams.
これはなんて言ってるんだ。これね。 彼らのここにあるものは何でもあなたの中に入ると言います。
But dreams are and will forever be just dreams. We are people. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself.
原神の世界の神様ってこんなになんか人との距離近いんだね。もう他の国の神様はどんどん神様放棄してきてるから、そっか、なんだかんだナヒーダが一番神様のお仕
And
事してる
it's
のかな。
probably not good to let her see me in such a state. Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon.
Cheer up soon. あ、そうね。
I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're...
ほほー。これみんなに話しかけた方がいいのかな。
Another recurring dream?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if it's some kind.
Another recurring?
Yeah.
Are you feeling
私はあなたに挑戦があります。私はあなたに挑戦があります。ポルトガル語の字幕で遊ぶ。ポルトガル語の字幕で遊ぶのすげえ。
Yes.
あれ、
Now
カ
that
ノは
I
配
think I
信す
know
るん
where
だっ
that
け？
but at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look. Otherwise, once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll actually.
Do you play
You two are
live streaming?
adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me?
Yeah, even if you can.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Are you headed off to some interesting place with...
Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions?
I just finished, and they really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, Great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity.
Huh. I didn't know the Great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
Alright, let's go. We can talk on the...
あー、確かに荒滝強いよね。イエーイ、終わった？どこ行けばいいんだこれ。こっちは下か、登んなきゃいけないのかな。こっちから行くか。よし、もうちょっと進みます。あ、間違えた。Google 翻訳、Google 翻訳、Google 翻訳あったー。 結構遠い。ゲ。スカラビューティフォー。Yes, スカラマッシュ。It's beautiful. 草の芽のやつどこだ？これか。これ？違う？ちゃうの？これ取るんでしょ？これ取ってあとはもうない？まだある？どこだ？どこだ？あれ話しかけて終わりじゃないのか？わからん。上？違う？あ、オッケー。あ、宝箱。
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
待って待って、草の芽ある？おったー。
Go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat,
sometimes it's the little things in life that matter the most.
This is the part I'm a little puzzled. I am very familiar with dreams, and normally they lack lot, but you said she could remember.
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now she always surprises me with some details from our lives in the...
Whoa, that's pretty weird.
However, the problem, for example, another example, but the appearance of your...
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject...
But, let's go. Just think...
Behold! Search for it.
あれ？あれ？なにこれ？どういうこと？なんだこれは？見てなきゃダメ？目を離しちゃダメってことか。 なんやねん君、なんやこれ。どういうことどういうこと？よし、やったー。ギリギリスカラモーシュ。あ、悲しい、失敗した。飛べ、スカラマッシュ。へへ、そんなに飛べなかった。
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This
No matter.
Huh?
Of course.
I see everything.
Quietly now. Hands up.
Oh.
The scenery here is amazing. Paimon wouldn't mind.
I've yet to see any. I do not plan to deny.
His wife must be a... Huh? Wait.
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me,
Wow,
I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haida once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really...
Huh? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall. Catch him.
He's gonna fall. 落ちる。危な。
He's in the... Oh, I find it...
Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good.
What happened? Huh? Oh, right. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar. After I introduced her to you, and then she seemed to... When I realized...
That sounds...
I don't...
Maybe we've affected the... Anyway...
I think I know...
Let's head back now.
Oh.
Nahida, what...
We still don't...
Oh, right. Come to think...
Right. And we need to understand...
Then there's no... Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
Nahida is busy. 嘘やろ。待って、次のイベントどんがぶりしたん。Nahida is busy. ナイトバードフォール。ナイトバードフォール。いや、きつー、これ。ナイトバードフォール。ナイトバードフォール。どれ？待て待て待て、イベントが進まんのでは。こっちか。あ、よかった。魔人任務の方やればいいのか。よかった。もともとこっちが進めたかったから、こっちは全然嬉しい。びっくりしちゃった。
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you. I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me.
An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be...
Don't worry. If my...
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't... He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible! Right! You can't just... It's like... Imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it. So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do. Oh, Paimon's so confused. Huh? Sorry, Paimon accidentally... It's the Balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress. But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul? Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected... There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what... Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's so... Alright, Paimon's and Drayan's... Oh!
What are we
talking? Huh. Is that a food?
パイマンたちのリメンバー覚えてない。だから、スカラマッシュ覚えてないの？
What's wrong? Your eyes
忘れ
are
た。
like saucers. Was it something Paimon said? So, the...
Paimon, come with me.
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
Where are you going? Okay, sure. Where are you going? I want back to 稲妻。なんで？タタラスナ行くんか。
Is everything okay? You're acting...
タタラスナ行くの？やっぱそうだ。あ、鍛冶屋さんだ。違った。どうなるんだろう。ちょっと楽しみだな。ここに来て急に楽しみになってきたぞ。あ、待って、本手に入れた。バルザン。オッケー。
It's been a while. Of course. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now there's a question I was the once renowned the art of most of the great, but fortunately, if my memory serves me right.
Oh yeah, we were.
あ、そっか、おじいちゃんが覚えてるかもしれないってこと？
They learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then too. It seems like
that, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my... He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden, there is no harm in telling you. The Raiden Gokuden were the 400 years ago, so I'm told. There was a... Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting, knowing that they had just one chance, the smith's death. In his heart, powerless, alas. Finally... in his fury, but when he came to the Kaidehara, that is why the Kaidehara...
なんか集中力だいぶ切れてきてるね。
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea. He seemed well. My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be...
500m。上里屋敷。うわー、どうなるん。あ。
We're here. This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters.
Traveler, it's been a while. If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
あー、中で待っててか。
Shall we go in?
Take you will take you up on that offer. あ、上がらせてもらいますってことか。Can we take a walk in the courtyard?
If it were anyone else.
We'll be heading in then.
あら。
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say? Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf. As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know.
So pretty much business as usual on the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Very much so.
Well, got any more questions?
You're very well. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, I must say. Whenever the commission, they say, they get Miss Kami. It's been as someone, so in the future, if you... Wonderful.
Paimon likes Paimon's itching to try...
Of course.
Alright, goodbye for now. We're, great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right, then. Take care now. Hope...
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep. Everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Goodbye. え、次は Go to Tatarasuna, look for clues. タタラスナ、こっちか。 Go to タタラスナ。へい。Look for clues、船ってこと？タタラスナの船を見なさいってことですか？そんなもんあったか？ Busy、待って、busy っすか？次なんすか？セブンスサムライ、ザ・セブンスサムライ、ザ・セブンスサムライ。これやばい、終わらん。あっちを進めようとするとこっちが終わらん的な、やばいな。やばいやばい、もう2時間半でしょ。ちょっと疲れてきちゃったな。あかんあかん。 終わり？そんなはずは。やばいやばいやばい、これ魔人任務終わらんぞこれ。なめてた。1時間ぐらいで終わると思っていた。
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the traveler in Paimon?
Xavier? What are you doing?
I was in the general area.
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Certainly do. If there's anything you want to know, just like the back. Not only that, but I've met people in. I'm told that its history is one of the.
A couple?
One was just. They say he.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask that?
Oh.
Me neither.
What brought this up? Sure. Go ahead. A kabuki? I do know the word, but sadly. Of course. Oh, you're. Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure. Keep your smile, Spinal Crockett. Come on. All right.
まだある。あ、本。本手に入った。ファルザン読め。いいね。これやばいな。やばいぞ。魔人任務終わらないぞ。
Hey, it's them.
お、こんにちは。
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
まだいたのって言っとる。I still talking about the 1歳
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time.
The same top.
Still looking for more info about Tatara Suna, huh?
Unfortunately, we haven't. Huh?
読まない。
I presume you'll want to read.
読まない。いや、魔人任務終わらしたかったけど、ちょっともう時間厳しいぞ、これ。やばい。夕飯も食べてないし。ダメだ。ダメだ。悔しい。
What do you think?
Hey, traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was.
What did you find out?
It's a long story.
タタラスナヒストリー。
Well, well.
あ、そっか。
Yes, yes,
タ
okay.
タラスナのことだいぶ調べてきたのか。トラベラーが。
Keep us in the loop.
Will do.
どうしよう。一旦区切る。いや、待て。
We're way behind schedule.
極東ナヒーダ。またナヒーダ。とこ行って。なんか話す感じ。ナヒーダおいっす。
Nahida, we're here.
Traveler, Paimon, how have you been?
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a.
You look troubled. Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong? Ribo-san, hello, senpai.
Hello, Himawan. Welcome to my live streaming. Yeah. Yeah. This live streaming to 2 hours 2 hour and 2 hour half 2時間30分2時間30分ダメだ翻訳がうまくいってない。ひまわー Hello Hello Good evening Good evening Welcome to my live streaming. Yeah, I play Genshin Story.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself.
But how was he even able to do that?
Yeah.
As the traveler said, he very nevertheless.
So, you
Yes. The traveler comes, so if there's anyone in the world capable
you
of
can say
retaining
that
memories from
again.
the
You
past,
can say that again.
I can only make
スカラ魔性は
inferences
どうなっ
based
ちゃう
on
ん
the
だろうね。
information we've been given.
もうプレイヤブル化されるからあの姿になって戻ってくる的な。
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. Once the ballad, he couldn't keep hit. The story make the balladeer. That power then enabled him.
Yeah, it just feels so...
Please wait a moment. Found it. This should be the one.
Fun
It turns out that...
What is it?
A record
What
from a
is it?
personal collection. It was tucked. You should take a look.
Is this a fairy?
I authored this record.
Huh?
When
ひ
combined
ま
with
わ
the
んはもう
traveler's
このス
narrative,
トーリー見ま
it's
した。
clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
You have seen this story?
Hold on.
You have
So this
you have
record
seen
survived
this story?
Yes. Changing the embed Irminsul can't.
That's incredible.
And sending the traveler this story, but if we connect. There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The
Not
monster
yet.
and
My
a
Archon
family of
quest
foxes
seal in Inazuma.
joined
Ah!
them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the
そっかそっか、
family
Your Archon
day
quest
and night, and
in
everyone
Inazuma.
treated it as one of their own.
ライデン将軍
Once
だ。
in a while, the
メガ
monster
リ
would
レ
take
ー。
off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet. But the monster soon
Yeah,
found
do you
solace
like
when another came to live
Inazuma
among the
atmosphere?
foxes who was not their kin. The kitten too. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain.
I like
The
Inazuma
terrified
atmosphere.
gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said,
Same 浅草。
"You are the cleverest." The monster smiled. The monster
Same
gave the
Asakusa
heart of
in
water to the
Japan.
kitten, telling him, the fire was the two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. Never again would it cherish a single
これスカラ
creature
マシュ
or
か
a。single blade of
かわいそ
how
う
it。wished.
そういうことか。
I will become the
うわかわいそう。かわいそうだな。
We solved it!
I remember now. To become a god, this memory was creating a deity. I buried it.
It's hard to believe Paimon has no memory.
The balladeer agreed before he vet. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect
Yes,
the
but
senior ranks of
I must
Ratatouille.
end some stories before advancing to next Archon quest. あ、そっか、next Dendro Archon.
It sounds like this is why wisdom alone can. So the answer is not when you give someone to others looking on. Never forget that, and that is why. Yeah, good idea.
Good idea. Good idea.
Snack for one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits.
Grand Bazaar.
It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
かわいい。あ と少しかな、このストーリー。頑張ってこのストーリーまで終わらしたいな。ルーレット回して遊びたい。キャラクター変えます。足が速い子。いけー。ここだー。どこだー。どこ行けばいいんだ。急げ。どこだ。どこ？ん？こっち？よし。わあ。
What should we eat first?
ご飯食べようとしてる。
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff. What is it? Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
No, I can't tell by month he doesn't off.
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
どういうことどういうことどういうことどういうこと？急に？最後の請求書に小さな問題があるです。こう見てください。マシュなんぞわ。
Hey! Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off.
あら。
Look, if you're gonna help out here...
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss.
Paying close.
I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
そっか、パイモン覚えてないのか。どういうあの男。あの男は誰ですか？彼はあなたは彼を知ってますか？うん。
He's who?
誰ってなって。
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted.
わお。どういうこと？
I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess.
You're welcome, I
but
guess.
I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of sunsettias.
いい人になってる。
And I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
Leave it to me.
Just a moment. I'll be right back.
私に任せてくださいね。Leave it to me って、Leave it to me ってよくアンバーが言うやつだ。Leave it to me。私が見つけてすぐ戻ってきます。Just a moment、待ってください。
I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually.
なんて言ってんのこれ。
You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am.
That's right, I am. それは正しいね。
We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. So
Hey, what do we do now?
Let's for film.
Okay,
そう
stay
ね。
out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Stay out of sight. バレないように尾行しようってこと。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。なるほどね。どこ？めっちゃ近かった。へえ。
Yeah, this'll do.
This will do. これでいい。
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his poinsettias? Isn't that a bit too cruel? Oh, alright.
静かにってことか。Alright.
This should be enough. Ah, guess I should wash them before I take them back.
洗うべき。この目で見なかったら信じられなかった。へえ。
Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
You two over there. Is there something I can help you with? 何か困ってますかって言ってんの？そこの二人組何か困っていますか？わーお！そんな優しいこと言う？
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice. Have we met before?
Have we met before? 私たちは以前会ったことがありますか？そんなことになんの？
No, we haven't met.
No, we
But you know me?
haven't met, but you know me. マジで？へえっすね、これはすごいね。No, we haven't met. We haven't met, but you know me. 私たちは会ったことがない。でもあなたは私を知っていますか？ Yes.
I have no recollection.
I have no recollection. 記憶にない。全く覚えてない。I'm not remember 的なことか。I have no recollection. 複雑ですが私があなたを知っています。It's complicated. It's complicated, but I do know you. I know you じゃないね。I do know you だね。知ってるだけじゃなくて関わりがあることを強調してることか。Are you absolutely sure? 本当って。absolutely。絶対か。
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
Sorry, but I can't just take your word for it. 私はそれを証明することができます。You are やつはあなたは パペット。言うの？言うんだ。それを伝えるんだ。怖い。A puppet? What makes you think that? 何を考えているんだ？違うか。何があなたを What make you think? ほう。
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
Important. 私はあなたが欲しがっている場所があります。There's somewhere I want to take you.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
でも先に果物届けてからねか。
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return,
That's oddly nice.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
それから私はあなたと一緒に行きます。めちゃめちゃおもろいな。Then let's return to the city. OK。ボスに果物届けに行くと。わあ、おもろ。はちゃめちゃおもろいやんけ。どうなるこれ。わあ、気になるな。
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Who are these? Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it.
お金渡さんわけにはいかんよってこと？
But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was rain. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get... But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable.
But I don't... No, you're right. Then I suppose...
Don't mention it.
Thank you. All right, done.
おー、どうなるこれ。いいやつになっちゃうぞ。
What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
あ、ナヒーダ知らないの？ちょっと待って、ナヒーダ知らないの？
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
わあ、どうする？
You say that you are trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
なんでワンダローって？
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots.
No plan.
But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to... Oh! Yes.
Okay. Oh, you want to tell me. If it's that dip, but I'll be able to...
Is truth?
Yes.
Then I'll be... You nearly... You drifted... Actions rooted...
I gave everything I had.
In terms of...
I don't think I can judge each choice of...
That is the nature...
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual. If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
私たちが敵だったの？私たちが敵だったのなら、そんな。
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything! What a weird situation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
なんかこのまま生活させてあげたい気もしちゃうな。
Even though it will cause your presence...
I'm just a...
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we...
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point.
Understood.
Understood.
Thank you.
どうなるんマジで。お。 This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth. But be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world.
Sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
Unaware.
All right. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion.
Is that because...
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear a footstep.
This place... No, they're...
This man
and the rest is
in the original.
Let me get you.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as the second, but
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name. Well, we need to call you something. Are you the workers calling you the Kabukimono?
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
どうなるこの話マジで。
What are we doing back here?
戻ってきちゃった。なんで戻ってきちゃったの？ I hear voice. 声が聞こえた。
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
This is where you どこで生まれたってこと？ This is where you were born. But there nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you.
歌舞伎者。
I lived here for a while at first, but
あれか、助けれなかった子供か。
We can't stay.
Okay, I heard my mom and dad used to make swords. He kept coughing.
But you can't. You promised me.
You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be
We're family
together
now.
forever and ever.
We are gonna be together forever and ever. ずっと家族だよ的なこと。
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him.
Some of the これわかんない。ヘルプと彼が助けてあげてた。ああ、なるほど。近所の人何人かで彼を育てるのを手伝いました。
After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
名前のない子供。
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something!
Wow.
You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too.
かわいそう。
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. 進みましょう。マジか。破国する。待って、敵おるもしかして今一緒になったな。
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I've come to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One
One that could be wielded with an iron will, or continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-awaited rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Gutsy.
Hi.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Gather!
Acha.
Well met. No
Quiet now. Gotcha.
Just begun. No stabilize. I will have order.
Here comes the catch.
You can't
Busted.
I miscalculated.
危ない危ない危ない。
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place.
知って
It's
る
the delusion factory in Inazuma.
あれ神の目作
In
っち
the
ゃうと
original
こ
version of events, the traveler once encountered the balladeer here.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
creepy atmosphere. I remember this. I was unsettling place.
Hey, look over there.
Look over there. あれを見てですか
Well, well, my fair lady.
Oh!
Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
淑女じ
What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fight...
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep...
Save your breath.
I'm sure you think so.
Surely you're not...
I just can't have you getting in my way.
I merely Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Goka look at you. By then, see you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she... Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please don't worry about me.
私を心配しないで
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Stabilize!
Over here!
Can't touch me!
Busted. Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Prepare yourself.
Squall and fury. Falling
あ死んだ
into the abyss.
Can't run from death.
looks like we have arrived in Sumeru.
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project.
Welcome.
Oh!
I look forward to a fruitful...
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from the biological...
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I would... Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in...
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think?
I suggest you speak to me...
The doctor again?
That person gives off a very...
It's normal for...
Let's move on.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between... Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy...
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you.
記憶は完全に以前のあなたに戻る。ほう。へ。
Are you sure you want to do this?
Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next, but then I met you. I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to...
Wow.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasu will be thrilled.
This is my...
かわいそうだな。いやでも偉いな。嘘ロボ？それは嘘。なんでなんで真っ白ボ動いてんの？
this dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
ここで終わりじゃない。お、誰の手？え？避けれた。わ、かっこいい。わー、神の目だ。うわー、元に戻った。
Insignificant past.
すげえ。
Squall and Fury.
いった。
At my command, you shall fall.
ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。勝てる？ちゃんと大丈夫？これ負けたら悲しいぞ、ストーリー上。待って、避けて避けて、ちゃんと避けよう。ちょっと美味しいご飯を食べようね、一旦ね。ここで死ぬの絶対嫌だ。あ、じゃあこっちがあるか。あとは攻撃力とかちょっと上げとくか。これでいい？ああ。ああ。本当？あ、本当だ、危ねえ。え、戦い放題じゃん。最強。へいへい。あ、じゃ浮いちゃおっかな。へい。楽しい。これ中身はいないんだよね。スカラマシュの。目の前から失せろ。わあ、スカラマシュに戻った。
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self.
ああ、なんかその調子、いつものスカラマッシュですね的なこと言ってる。朝ね、またあの口調、確実に昔の自分に戻っている。おお。
Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
すげえ。待ってください。でもその中にいたのもあなたにして、あなたが突然的にあるために何を持っていますか？
Sorry, I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
申し訳ありませんが、私は私と同じように。私は他の人に厳しいです。過去はあなたに追いつくでしょう。
You sound like you're concerned about me.
あなたは私のことを心配しているですね。
But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, At least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This
よ
dream
う
has
記憶
served its
戻すっていう
purpose.
選択したな。
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Let's continue this outside. ん続きって何？あ、ここか。恐ろしい。
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer.
Balladeer?
It feels like we just went on a real...
You don't like being addressed by that name?
You don't like being addressed that... You don't like being addressed by that name? この名前気に入らない？
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
大丈夫だよ。しかし私はちょっと考えてみました。すべき変更すんの
？After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning
名
to
前
the
変えるん
Fatui.
だ。あ、これが言ってた名前つけたみたいなやつか、みんなが。
Recent events will have affected a lot of people.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile,
これは俺が名前
but
つ
it
ける流
wasn't
れだな。
completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
しかしそれはあなた自身の過去が消えたわけではありません。そうね。っていうか、パイモンはいつ思い出したの？
Of course.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little and...
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth. Lesser Lord Kusanali. You purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes. And I took pains to make sure that you the...
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
Hmm? Why would you... Who was a legend? わかんない。You trying to win me over to? 戦い？あなたも私を説得しようとしているのか？
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over, what? But before that, I want...
Very clever.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
それが私の美徳の一つと言ってもいいですね。
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it. Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that.
顔が優しい。混ざってんだ。さっきのマシュと悪マシュが。悪いわけじゃないもんな、スカラマシュがな。騙されてたという
Sorry
か
if
も
I
う。
have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well. I will try.
Traveler.
Yes.
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
なたが何を変えたかったか。
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you?
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books.
あなたの人生に現れる人々は水滴のように蒸発し何も残らないなんてことはありません。わーお。
Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
人間は心なしに生きられません。
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal.
Oh.
Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
新しい名前。
Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you too.
ろくな名前じゃなさそうだな。パイモンもあなたにひどい名前を。
Why?
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much. まだ好きじゃない。
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift.
A name is life's
You
first
didn't
gift.
say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking.
You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you are thinking.
The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Have you got anything?
Have you got anything? なんか思いついた？何これ？名義変更ルール。アルコンクエストマクマ総設計書入してくるアイテムだけで姉も放浪者の名前を変更させて名称でこれだけわからず以降そのインターフェースに載せ名前を制限があるので注意して名前を付けてください。利用規約に従って名前を付けてくださいは変な名前付けんなとか差別的な名前付けんなって話だなこれな。いわゆるな。はあ、その名前が表示される。まあ主人公と同じってことはね。コンフューズ。オッケー。ワンダラー。どうする？スカラマッシュの名前ってみんなどうしてんの？新しい名前俺がつけんの？ It's the Wanderer's name。ちょっとでもスカラマッシュダメなんだろうな。 なんかこれ見たぞ、スカラマッシュっていう名前つけらんねえ的なやつ。ちょっと待って、みんなどうしてんだ。ツイッター。What happened?
旅人のジュンさん、ちなみにスカラマシユ三手雷電将軍は無理。
旅女さん名前何にした？名前どうした？
旅人のジュンさん、そのままにしたよ。わら。
どういうこと？ワンダラー。
旅人のジュンさん、放浪者のままです。
なるほどね。
旅人のジュンさん、ちなみにツイッターにはマッシュルームや以下略。
マッシュルーム。
旅人のジュンさん、出力マシユ。
スカマッシュ、スカママッシュ。
旅人のジュンさん、ミスった出力ラマシュ。
何をミスった？スカラマッシュ。スカラマッシュじゃないんだな。
旅人のジュンさん、力こそパワーのマシユちゃんです。
力マッシュ。うーん。うーん。もうダメだ。スカラマッシュの名前ってマジでみんなどうしてんだ本当に。ワンダラーのまま。
旅人のジュンさん、まあ回数制限ありますけど後で変えることもでき、以下略。
まあねまあね。スカラマッシュってでも呼んじゃいけないかな。やばい、これ一生決まらんぞ。積んだもう俺こっから進めん。いや待って、だってさ俺原神始めた時にさ性別決めんのに2時間かかったのよ。男の子にするか女の子にするかで2時間ぐらいかかっちゃったからさ、ちょっと俺スカラマッシュっていう名前つけたいけど、でもスカラマッシュっていう名前はでも嫌なんでしょ多分。変わりたがってるからちょっとかわいそうだよね、スカラマッシュってつけたら。どうしよう。ダメだ、本当に難しい。 ダメだ、終わった。みんなどんくらいで決めてんの？すごくない？みんな決まんのそんなすぐ。マジで決まらんぞ俺。ダメだ。いやきつ。そのまま放浪者でもいい気するけどな。でも名前やば、むず、名前無理、決まらん。これ何つけても後悔しそうだな。うわー、ダメだ。終わった終わった終わった終わったぞマジで。ダメだ。一旦もうこのまま配信終わるわ。もうわからん。
旅人のジュンさん、実質影ちゃんの子供なわけだしな。
子供なのか。子供？弟？うわー、困った。なんか本当に真面目に考えるんだったらあれよね。なんかスカラマ州と関わりがあった人たちのお名前から文字とかもらってあげたいよね。でも全然思い浮かばんな。 みんな名前マジでどうしてんだ。ダメだ。やべえ、決まんねえよ、これ。どうする？ダメだ。もう本当にダメだ。無理だ。どうしよう。ちょっとごめん。これ本当に決まらない。行ってきます。ごめん。マジだ。ごめん。本当に決まらん。行ってきます。 ちょっと一旦配信切って考えてきます、名前。ありがとうございました。